early as fuck, I'm up before the sun. Coffee in my cup, charts loading one by one. Ain't no time to waste, got my system down. Trading's what I do, about to get this crown. Screens all lit up, candles red and green. This my morning shit, know just what I mean. Sipping slow and steady, while I check the trends. Mad focus now, this is how my day begins. Charts and coffee got me in my groove. This my daily move, yeah, I got something to prove. Charts and coffee got me feeling smooth. This my daily truth, yeah, I know just what to do. Fuck the formal trading, that ain't how I roll. Take my time analyzing, that's how I get gold. Coffee getting cold, but I'm locked right in. Watching patterns form, know just where to begin. This ain't rocket science, just my daily grind. Same shit, different day, but I'm doing fine. Got my setup perfect, got my mind just right. About to make these moves, gonna do this shit all night. Yeah. Sipping and trading, trading and sipping. Got my momentum, ain't no way I'm slipping. And patterns, patterns and flows. This is my rhythm, everybody knows. Charts and coffee got me in my groove. This my daily move, yeah, I got something to prove. Charts and coffee got me feeling smooth. This my daily truth, yeah, I know just what to do. Money moves, they all this shit feel from home. I can get cold, but I'm still in the zone. Making money move, yeah, this shit feels like home. Fuck sleep, I got my morning mapped, while these other bitches still trapped in the naps. Quiet house, screens lit up bright. My setup perfect, everything's right. First sip hits, mind gets clear. Another day to fucking dominate here. Watch the numbers dance and slide, while my coffee keeps me certified. Charts and coffee started right, yeah. Focus tight, mind in flight, mind in flight. Charts and coffee make it flow, yeah. That's the rhythm that I know. Second cup, now I'm in the zone. All these patterns speaking in code. They don't know about this morning grind, being sharp when others fall behind. Fuck that FOMO, I stay composed. Years of practice, that's how it goes. Every move calculated clean. This ain't luck, you know what I mean. Early bird gets the fucking win. That's why I'm here where I've always been. Discipline hits different when it's dark. That's what sets the real one me. Early bird gets the fucking win. That's why I'm here where I've always been. Discipline hits different when it's dark. That's what sets the real ones apart. Their cup's cold, but I don't care. These indicators showing me where to place it perfect, time is sweet, while amateurs still catch disease. This game ain't for the weak or slow. Gotta be ready when it's time to go. Morning ritual got me trained. Others sleep while I maintain. Charts and coffee one more time, yeah. This rhythm's yours and this rhythm's mine, this rhythm's mine. hours hit me with a different kind of peace. While the world's still quiet, I find my release. Just me and these numbers dancing slow, building patterns in my mind as I go. Something special about this morning, and way before the day is time began. And I keep asking myself as the minutes tick by, and I keep wondering why every morning feels so right. What's brewing in my coffee or my mind? What's brewing leaving yesterday behind? What's brewing in this cup of time? What's brewing as these thoughts align? You asked me once why I rise before the sun. Said I'm chasing something that can't be outrun. It's not about the money or the gain, it's about finding clarity when things ain't the same. Each morning ritual brings me closer to truth. Like watching steam rise, I'm finding proof that patience builds more than just a perfect cup. It's teaching me when to hold, when to give up. What's brewing in my coffee or my mind? What's brewing leaving yesterday behind? What's brewing in this cup of time? What's brewing as these thoughts align? Sometimes I wish you could see this morning meditation with me, where everything makes sense before the world gets intense. What's brewing in my coffee or my mind? What's brewing, leaving yesterday behind? What's brewing in this cup of time? What's brewing as these thoughts align? What's brewing in me?
Catching pattern while the world's still asleep. First light hits my screen, I'm in my element. Fresh brew by my side, mind is confident. Reading these patterns like sheet music, feel the flow. Each candlestick painting stories as they go. Morning meditation with my market view. Catching waves of data, riding them with you. Some see just numbers, I hear the melody. Each trend line speaking rhythmically to me. Time signatures changing, support levels hold. Breaking down resistance as the day unfolds. Charts and coffee, that's my harmony. Finding rhythms where others just see. Random moves and noise, but baby, can't you see? These patterns move like jazz, just trust in me. Moving like jazz, just trust in me. Second cup hitting different minds, eye clear. Watch these price points dance, appear and reappear like a jazz musician. Reading between the lines, finding sweet spots where opportunity shines. Keep it cool and steady, no need to rush. Let the market breathe, feel that morning hush. Been studying patterns since you've been sleeping. Watching lines form art while knowledge I'm reaping. Strategy tight like a bebop groove. Calculated steps on when to make my move. Speed picks up, more intense delivery. Quick shifts come in tempo, changing fast. Gotta stay composed, make these moments last. Reading signals, catching every beat. Market symphony playing just for me. Mind state elevated, focus clean. This ain't just trading, this is art you're seeing. Charts and coffee, yeah, that's my harmony. Finding rhythms where others just see. Random moves and noise, but baby, can't you see? These patterns move like jazz, just trust in me. Moving like jazz, just trust in me. Want a ritual complete. Left my mark on these streets of green and red, but the rhythm stays in my head. Morning comes, I think of you first. Chart lines dance while my coffee bursts. Been at this game since day one, teaching me patience like you always done. Charts and coffee, that's our way, that's how we start the day. Got my screens lit, what you gonna say? Watch how the patterns play. Numbers flow like the brew in my cup. Some days down, but we keep looking up. You showed me how to read these signs. Now every morning feels like yours and mine. Remember what you taught me about staying cool. When markets get wild, I follow your rules. Charts and coffee, that's our way. That's how we start the day. Got my screens lit, what you gonna say? Watch how the patterns play. Just you, me, and these morning routines. Building something real, building something real, Lord, I mean.
I watch you rushing in the morning, trying to catch every move. But let me share something with you that'll help improve your groove. See, you're like fresh beans waiting to release what's locked inside. But patience makes the difference between success and a wild ride. Take it slow, watch it form, just like steam rising up warm. Let it brew, just like your morning cup, just like your morning cup. Take your time, watch it flow, don't rush to drink it up, don't rush to drink it up. Wisdom comes in drops, like coffee through the filter, finding patience at the top. You check your screens at sunrise, numbers dancing everywhere. But trading's like my coffee method, it needs time and tender care. Temperature's important, just like timing in the trade. Too hot and you'll get burned quick, too cold opportunities fade. Take it slow, watch it form, just like steam rising up warm. Let it brew, just like your morning cup. Take your time, watch it flow, don't rush to drink it up. Wisdom comes in drops, like coffee through the filter, finding patience at the top. I've seen too many burn out, trying to catch every wave, but the ones who last the longest know just when to stay away. So here's my morning lesson as I pour this cup for you. The market gives its gifts to those who know just what to do. Like coffee needs its moments for the flavors to extract. Your trades need proper timing before you plan to act. Let it brew, just like your morning cup. Just like your morning cup. Take your time, watch it flow, don't rush to drink it up. Don't rush to drink it up. Wisdom comes in drops, like coffee through the filter, finding patience at the top. Just up before the rest of the block, now just me and my laptop. Tick-tock, haven't even brushed my teeth yet, but these charts ain't gonna read themselves, I bet. Watch the steam rise, study every line. Same way I read these charts all the time. Coffee in my system, mind getting clear. That's how we make these moves round here. That's how we do. Red candles flash on my screen while I'm sipping something mean. Used to play it fast and lose, now I wait for confirmation, that's the truth. Got a system, got a plan, I'm trading like a rookie, understand. Numbers dancing, but stay cool, cause panic selling's for a fool. Some days green, some days red, gotta keep a level head. Deep breath in, let it flow. This ain't no casino, yo. This is just not checkers, fam. Gotta think before you slam. Markets opening in 5. Feel my focus come alive. Charts tell stories if you know how to read between the highs and lows. Been at this since way back when. Now I'm teaching you, my friend. This ain't luck, this ain't chance. This is morning market dance. Watch the steam rise, study every line. Every single morning, we do this right. Coffee in my system, mind getting clear. It's the only way we move from here. morning light creeps through my window pane. Before the world wakes, I'm in my domain. Steam rising slow like thoughts in my brain. Watching lines that move like waves of grain. Every morning's got its own sweet flow. Some days fast, but mostly moving slow. Learning how to read which way things go. Finding peace in what these mornings show. In the quiet hours, patterns start to speak. When my mind is clear, that's what I see. That's what I see. In the quiet hours, patterns start to speak. When my mind is clear, that's what I see. Fuck the noise, I'm focused on my path. Reading signals through the aftermath. Every line's a story that I grasp. Some shit falls, other things will last. Damn, I love these mornings by myself. Learning lessons money couldn't help. Every cup of wisdom brings me wealth. Beyond what's sitting on my shelf. Filter through the static. Find the flow that's magic. In the quiet hours, let it all unfold. Watch the truth get told. Patterns start to speak. In the quiet hours, patterns start to speak. Oh, in the quiet. When my mind is clear, that's what I see. That's what I see. In the quiet hours, patterns start to speak. Oh, in the quiet. When my mind is clear, that's what I seek. La la la, patterns start to speak. When my mind is clear. La la la, in the quiet hours. First rays break through my window pane. Coffee drips slow like a gentle rain. Numbers dance across my screen. I remain in this space where focus meets the mundane. Every morning, same position, same station. Building blocks of daily meditation. Clear mind as I track each indication. Patient breathing, deep contemplation. In the rhythm of my morning flow, let it guide me. Every pattern helps me grow. As above, so down below. In a rhythm, watch it move. Finding truth in every groove. Lines intersect, I'll watch them play. Reading signs that point the way. Years of practice taught me how to stay cool and steady through each display. My fingers trace ascending paths while steam rises, making me laugh. This quiet hour holds its craft as wisdom flows through every draft. Each morning brings another chance to perfect this sacred dance. Some see chaos, I see design. Some feel rushed, I take my time. In these moments I refine every signal, every sign. Beyond the surface lies the art of knowing when to stop and start. Each cup of wisdom sets apart a discipline that fills my heart. Early hours hold the key to everything I need to see. In this space, I'm truly free to let the knowledge flow through me. In the rhythm of my morning flow, let it guide me. Every pattern helps me grow. As above, so down below. In the rhythm, watch it move, finding truth in every groove. First cup steaming beside my screen. Charts and candles know what I mean. Trying to show you how I move. When markets open, got nothing to prove. Markets calling my name. Trading ain't just a game. Watch and learn, babe, watch and learn. Charts and coffee, that's my vibe. Teaching you how to survive. Morning routine, let me show you mine. Building wealth one trade at a time. Woke up early, check the trends. Send your signals, watch you win. Ain't no sleeping when Asia trades. Got my system, got it made. Keep it cool, stay in the zone. Analysis on my phone. Trading life, it's all I know. Watch these profits start.
Listen up, I'ma break it down for you straight. Look, charts telling stories while others hesitate. RSI crossing NACDs looking clean. Building strategies like you ain't never seen. Resistance levels got me feeling so alive. Support zones when my order stores sleep. Now I'm teaching you to swim in the deep. Trading wisdom, dropping knowledge every day. Show you how to read the markets display. No FOMO moves, we stay calculated. Success comes to those who waited.
Take notes while I demonstrate. Perfect entries, never too late. Watch how I navigate. Charts and coffee, that's my vibe. Teaching you how to survive. Morning routine, let me show you mine. Building wealth one trade at a time. Let me show you mine. First light breaking through my window, cup in hand, just me and morning slow dance. Watching steam curl up towards the ceiling, each breath measured, each moment revealing. Early peace before the world starts spinning, just us here, no need for pretending. Screen comes alive with gentle blue light, your patterns speak to me, morning feels right. Time suspended in the sacred space, just learning your rhythms, finding my place. Steam rising from my cup, while these charts are lighting up, finding clarity in numbers, while the morning's waking up. Watching patterns flow, 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 flow with the morning. Ooh, letting wisdom grow, 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 grow with the learning. Each candlestick painting stories clear, teaching lessons if you know how to hear. Red and green dancing on my screen, speaking truths about what might have been. Patient moments turn to understanding, while my coffee cools, wisdom expanding. You show me past the peaks and valleys to reach in. Surely teaching discipline through each rally. In these quiet hours we share our dance. Numbers flowing, giving life its chance. Steam rising from my cup, while these charts are lighting up, finding clarity in numbers, while the morning's waking up. Let it flow, let it breathe, morning wisdom setting free.
Good morning, YouTube. You guys hear me out there? There we go. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah. I'm listening to you on YouTube now.
Chat is broke today, guys. Sorry, I don't know why. We were just talking about it. Talking to Paul about it. I don't know why it's broke, but it is. Sorry. We'll keep up for today anyway.
Watch your rise and fall, both seem in lines. Morning meditation sharpening my mind. I can read these patterns like they're speaking clear, teaching me the rhythm of the day that's near. Every line tells a story, every trend holds a truth.
We'll topic on this too coming in.
Yeah, not nice price action there today. The wicks to really make use of.
While my coffee cools, I'm reading signs just right. Some days flow easy, some test my grace, but I keep my focus, set my own pace. Measure movements, calculated plays, learning from each pattern as the market sways. In this quiet moment, everything
massive gap on the NQ.
Yeah, there is. Is that? I didn't really pay attention. I put it on there yesterday. Was that just from the rollover?
The rollover happened on Monday. Yes, that would have been the rollover, but that was a massive one because the last all-time high I had was down at 24,160, and then she just literally went to the moon, as they say.
I was wondering if that was just a rollover gap or not, but I got to tell you, as much as, you know, you look at the rollover gap and you say, oh, well, it's just a gap rollover. I have found, and I don't know about you, Paul, but I've found that those still get recovered.
Absolutely.
Why? But they
Everything is recovered.
No, it doesn't make sense because all it is a rollover gap. So you just rollover change the price. For whatever reason, those gaps still get recovered.
How do they decide how much to roll it over by? I don't understand why it does this. Why is there a need for this?
I really do not. I'm with you. I do not understand rollover. Not they just roll the prices over because when the contract ends, I mean, no, this is why they do it. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. When the contract ends, they get a new price for the new contract. So that's what the price is. Fact.
It screws up all my TA.
Yeah, exactly. The reason behind it all doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I mean, you know as well as I do, I don't really care what the prices are, but you're exactly right. It does mess up all your TA. Anything that you put on the chart now is moved, which makes it super hard. That's the disadvantage. But as far as the price itself, I don't care about prices. I wish, though, that when you did your TA, that it would just move with the rollover. I know that's possible, but that would be nice. That because your wickless candles, you'll see where my arrows are after rollover. The arrows will be in different places. So if it just move with the rollover, that would be absolutely great. If there's anywhere we can put a request into TradingView or something.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Is there some way to lock lines to a particular candle or some stuff like that? Because I lose a wild lot of TA. It's doing all the opens and closes and ranges and wickless candles and lines pointing at 5-minute wickless and all this kind of stuff. And it takes bloody about a week to clean everything up and then restart all over again.
I will tell you something else that I noticed. It seems like some of those areas still hold true too. I forget what it was. And you probably remember better than I do. But we had areas on the chart that we had put on here on this live stream chart, and we had rollover, and like 2 or 3 weeks after rollover, some of these lines were being respected again. I think it might have been wickless candles that we put like wickless candle lines or something. I don't truly remember, but it was working to a T. So I'm not so sure that I'd remove all my old TA, maybe recolor it so you realize that it's, you know, prior to rollover and just see how it goes. Would be very surprised that it could hold very well.
Well, to be honest with you, reality, I do not delete my market structure or my VWAPs. The only thing that I remove is the daily opens and closures because they're so far out of whack what the chart's doing. It drives me insane. But I keep all of the things like you said. Me and you've had this conversation before about do the VWAPs still work? Do the ranges that we had pulled up still work? And yeah, I remember that day we were just watching it coming right down. I think it was actually ranges we'd drawn. We found the bottom of wherever it was, looked across to the left, and it was respecting it, everything. So yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Crazy how that works, but yeah. does for whatever reason. It makes you wonder if people still leave, orders and are still buying and selling there, or maybe there's I know we get a lot of talk about bots today, bots that are in the market buying, and it makes you wonder if they're still buying those supply demand zones even though they're not there. Essentially they've moved and they're not there no more, but maybe the bots are still buying and selling in those areas just because they were already set to buy and sell there, and after rollover they don't realize that this market structure is no longer there that was once, which is kind of interesting when you think about it.
Yes, it really is amazing the way that it works. Well, it just means now hopefully we can get a nice short on the Nasdaq to recover that gap. That will be a fair payday. He's not actually on. That's what I was wondering.
Going to see Braden here today. Out there, say good morning.
Oh. Hi, Braden. Is he in Las Vegas?
He goes to Las Vegas. He's actually in Utah. Last I knew,
right.
He was living in Utah, but I guess he may live in Vegas now. Maybe he moved. He was living in Utah.
I remember.
Last I knew, yeah.
No, I remember hearing him talking about Vegas the last time he was on, talking about cars and stuff. It's just that I've been following a couple of YouTubers that specialize in Las Vegas, and again, it's not looking good, man. It's really not looking good.
Well, I keep up on the poker side of things to a degree, and they Trump put some kind of bill in place for taxing poker players, and I know a lot of you guys aren't into poker, enough to care about any of this, but it's actually a pretty big deal. Essentially, they're making you pay tax, and from a trading standpoint, you guys should be able to understand this. Kind of the same, but they're making you pay taxes on your losses. So essentially, you can't calculate your losses like you once were able to. Poker player, and a lot of people don't get it, but Doug Polk was actually talking about it, and I was watching a video from him, and he said that it's not unusual for a poker player to make 200K this year, right? But they essentially used $1.2 million, right? So essentially in their gambling throughout the year, it was $1.2 million that they had invested to make that 100K. So essentially look at it that way. It's a loss of $1 million essentially is how you do it. If you look at it that way, right? However you want to look at it. But they profited just 200,000, and they're going to make you pay the taxes on the 1.2 million instead. Essentially, you're getting taxed to death because you used the 1.2 million.
Doesn't make any logical sense at all.
No, it doesn't. He said that at the rate that professional poker players make money, essentially this is going to completely cripple them. Going to be taxed out of any profits because their margins are so small as it is because of how much you have in play all the time. It's like, you understand, it's like trading. When we talk about this, you just got to think for a minute, guys. Even you guys that are funded, all right, when you're sitting here playing with a 50K account, I mean, maybe a lot of you don't know how much you're risking, but let's just say you're playing with a 50K account. Let's just say that, you know, and we're going to kind of put it in thought process here. All right. When I take a trade on a 50K, I open 2 contracts. The only thing we can think, because you get 10 contracts on a 50K, right? You get 10. Oh, you're going to say, okay, so what is each one of those contracts worth? Think to yourself, well, they're worth $5,000 a piece, right? 10 contracts, 50K. I mean, trying to put this in retrospect so you can understand. 10 contracts you get, it's a 50K account. That means that each means every time I take a 2 contract position, I'm basically putting 10K on that. Right. Hard to put into context, but if you're be right back, phone ringing. Okay. If you're looking at it in poker terms, right, you put 10K out there. Now, if you make $500 out of that, that's great, right? You made $500, but you put 10K in play, if you will. Kind of the same thing when you're talking about poker, how it works. It's always working that way. So essentially, when you're making your profits, you've got a lot more in play at any time. So throughout the year, you played a ton of money. Essentially, they're trying to tax all the money that you have in rotation. Crazy. And that's going to be a huge issue with Vegas as time goes. Yeah, Crown, the issue is I can't see. I have 2 screens pulled up now with the chat from YouTube and then the chat from the server. So normally when you guys text, what will happen is I get a ding because it goes straight to OBS. So I've got a bell and it goes ding. So I hear it when the text comes through. So I always know that you guys have text. But number 2, I can look at just one screen. So I can sit here and look at the YouTube screen and all the chat comes through there. So I don't have to go from screen to screen to keep up with the chat. Why it's not working this morning, I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't work. I don't understand it. It's supposed to be really simple. It's called Social Stream Ninja is what I use. And all it is a extension on Chrome. And essentially all I do is pop out the chats. And it's just supposed to work. And I pop out the chats, then the chat comes straight OBS, then OBS puts it onto YouTube screen. Sometimes I wake up, I get everything going, and it just doesn't work. Tomorrow I'll wake up, I'll get it all going again, and it'll work just fine. Do I have a reasoning behind why it doesn't work? I wish I could figure that side out. I don't know why it just decides to not work now and again, but morning was one of those times. It makes it a little bit tougher for me because sometimes I miss stuff. So if I miss anything, holler at me again. AMI's over here, something, I don't know. Try to let you guys know so that you possibly reset. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because if I restart my computer, it'll work. But the problem is the stream's already going and everything, and I hate to just close everything down and reset it just because I'm coming across, because really it's not an inconvenience that much for you guys. It's really just an inconvenience for me. Deal with it like this, and tomorrow she should be up and running. Last time it stopped working, actually stopped. It stopped working in 3 or 4 days. I couldn't get to work, couldn't figure it out. And all it was an update. I updated it on. It does say there's a new version available.
Okay, I'm back.
Tried to trigger a fake message. It didn't do anything, but this does say there's an update. Maybe I need to update it. It says that I have installed 3.28.6 and available is 3.32.7. I remember correctly. I think Werner said that means that there's an update that actually means something because changed to 3.2, but I don't know. There is an update, so I probably need to update it when off here. I bet you that's what the problem. Probably needed updated, and I don't keep up. You're unbelievably inconvenienced. I'm sorry, man. I did not mean to inconvenience you. You don't have to type here though. You can type on YouTube. I see YouTube actually easier than I see this. So you can type on YouTube. That's the best way because I've actually got that screen pulled up on my 32-inch HP monitor. So that's where I keep YouTube, which makes it easy. You too? I thought that's where you were at in the beginning. I thought that's where you usually were. This guy. He made a big red face for everybody that's on YouTube that can't see this. He made a big red mad face. It's up. He's fuming this morning. Yeah, I keep Discord on my little 15-inch laptop screen, so I actually see better on YouTube. Uh-oh. Symbols. Red face with symbols now, guys. Those are bad words. Yeah, Paul, I think it's my fault. Remember when we had a few days where it wasn't working, and I said there was an update, and I went through and I think possibly it says that I'm on an older, so maybe it needs to be updated. My end.
Normally when you reset the computer, it'll do all the updates anyway. So you have to definitely do an update and do a restart. We'll manage today. It's no big disability. We can. Well,
I mean, it's extremely extremely affecting Crown, Paul. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it's very inconvenienced at this point.
Very good.
I don't think there's a better bunch than the bunch that's here, guys. Just gotta tell you.
Definitely not. Oh, Comex. Are we open? Only past 2. Normally there's a move.
No, Comex Open was an hour ago.
An hour ago. Sorry, I'm an hour behind.
Yep. It was 8, but we are about to have NYSE open. 10 minutes.
Okay.
Should see some volume come in then.
I'm trying to follow Dennis's orb strategy thing as well. I just mark out the first 5-minute candle. So I'm just leaving them on the chart now just to see how they react for that initial opening. He had some strategy about fair value gaps and stuff. And they seem to be doing exceptionally well with it. So I'm just keeping an eye out for that now as well. That's for the Nasdaq, by the way, sorry.
What did you call it?
ORB. It's an orb strategy. It's a thing that your man Casper does. It has to do with the way that the first 5-minute candle is created. And then, depending whether it comes to the fair value gap, you can get either a long or a short off it. I don't understand the full rules of it yet, but no doubt whenever Dennis gets back, he'll be able to update us on it. But he's been doing very, very well with it. He was making 400 or 500 quid a day in the engine, upping. I don't know.
That's good.
His trading has stepped up big style, man.
That's beautiful. That's what I like to hear. Must be. I'm
Not taking-
going to assume. I don't think I've ever heard. I think I've seen something about or before somewhere, but I think it's some kind of opening range thing.
That's exactly what it is. It's some kind of opening range thing that Dennis found, and he seems to be making good use of it. But of course, like everything else, he was trying to explain it to G Flocky and explaining how it worked, but the fact that it wasn't mechanical, because although it is mechanical to a degree, Dennis was using all of his other knowledge that he's gained over the years. So he was able to take the strat and then adapt it to his style and then make money out of it that way. But G Flocky couldn't understand the fact that, you don't take every trade, even though the strategy is setting up. You know your own instinct. Sometimes you just know from your own knowledge that this isn't going to work. He's looking for something that's going to work every time, and it's just not going to happen.
It's not.
You have to have your
he
own
wants to do something other than
special.
trading if that's what he's looking for.
Very absolutely. I appreciate him wanting something mechanical as such, but it doesn't really work that way.
Together we rise up high. Nothing can hold us down. Together we touch the sky, making our dreams come true. We learn together, trade. The trade is won, victory has come.
Listen up, this ain't about me, it's about you. Every morning grinding one do, charts and patterns speaking truth, market wisdom flowing smooth, connected minds all breaking through, community that's tried and true, building wealth we're coming through, learn the game and follow through, that's what winners always do.
Small step, day by day, building strength, breaking
Yeah, I've got the FOMC later on this afternoon.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna. I thought about it, but I don't think I'm gonna come on. I thought about it.
I wouldn't.
No, I was like, I don't know. The problem is, by the time it's the dumbest thing ever, and I can't stand being this way, if you will. But by the time I'm done with the morning stream, I've almost lost my voice. I just don't think I can do another stream and still be able to talk when I'm done. And I hate it.
Again, reality. Look after the health first. That's the most important thing. Like I said, I'll be on here for it anyway. No doubt, probably another couple of heads will be on. So I'm just saying this for everybody that's interested, because like we all can have a rough idea what we're doing at the stage of the game. So it's just for everybody that wants to join in. No doubt I will be on the VC anyway. They're settling in here now, so I will be back to streaming probably almost full time like I was before the summer set in. Not
And we'll
much
see
else
if
to
I
do
can.
here.
I might jump on to like just so everybody know. I think people try to talk to me. You guys, when I'm on the text chat, I can't hear you. I think some people think that since I'm in the live chat that I can hear, and I can't hear, guys. So there's no way for me to hear what you're saying. And when you're texting in the chat, you never know if you're talking to me or not either. Sometimes I reply to stuff and it's not actually you're talking to Paul, you're talking to somebody else, and I don't know that. So therefore I try to reply back to you, and you're not actually texting to me. So I don't know exactly how to get over that I can't hear anything that anybody's saying. Just so you guys know. So it's a little hard communicating through text as well, but
yeah, I just dropped another message on the live stream to drop all the comments on the YouTube because you can see it without having to start switching things. So anything that's happening on the Discord is probably just between me and the guys. So if anything we want public, we'll drop it onto the actual YouTube chat. Just makes it easier for you.
Minutes. Hopefully there'll be some kind of... Could have been a fake out, guys. Surprised that we didn't get a top wig, but...
Yes, but we have a queer move out of that zone from the London low to where we're at. What's that? How many ticks? That's 180 ticks.
I'd have liked to have seen something like this. I'd like to have seen something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Not what we got, so now we got to kind of see what happens. Love to see him come back down and recover all these wicks from that move up. I would have loved to see the top wick. Let's see what happens. All we can do is wait 2 minutes, see what should have some longs. Well, maybe.
Let me see what's
Gap
4
will be
hours.
filled on a 5. I always look at these and I realize I do it on the 30. And you guys think I'm crazy because I look at this and I say, okay, the fair value gap's filled. I actually had somebody DM me and tell me, you realize the fair value gap wasn't filled, right? Because a fair value gap is a 3 candle setup. They say this candle and this candle created the gap, and you can't say this one's filled because this candle was never closed to create a fair value gap. Okay, fair, right? If you're on the 30, but you come right here to the 5, guys, and where's the fair value gap? Right here between these two wicks. So what did it do? Right here it filled. It filled the fair value gap for this 3 candle setup. Just go down in time if you're not understanding why I'm looking at this as a fair value gap fill. Because it absolutely is. Where's the gap at? Look at this 3 candle setup. Your fair value gap is right here. You go down to the 1 minute, you're going to see something even different, but there's your fair value gap. Right there.
Yeah.
So it's got nothing to do with time frame, guys. You guys got to start seeing these things on all time frames. When I'm talking on the 30, I'm seeing the 5, right? Yep. So this was the fair value gap fill, and it pushed. Everybody, I got DM saying that's not a fair value gap. Do you not know what a fair value gap is? You didn't fill the fair value gap because this wasn't 3 candles. Okay, so drop down. You'll see it on all your time frames. What is this? The fair value gap right here. The 15's even better. This was the fair value gap, guys. Here. That was your gap. This wick to this wick was your fair value gap. So before everybody goes saying that wasn't a fair value gap, drop and look at a different time frame because it's absolutely a fair value gap. You're going to see, because it's all the same thing, guys. Nobody gets the idea that the reason it's a fair value gap is because this is a vector candle, right? That's where we came from. And I realize most of you guys don't understand what a vector candle is. A vector candle, go watch Tino's stream. Go watch anything. A vector candle is a fair value gap. Right? It's essentially the same thing. If you like order flow, TPO charts, this is a single print. So no matter what time frame you're on, right? Once a big candle comes in like this, if you watch Artie and all them, he calls them big ass candles. Once these big candles come in, that's going to be a fair value gap. If you're thinking about SMC, that's a fair value gap. It's going to be a single print on TPO. These are all the same thing, guys. This is why I say time and time again that all these things are the same. Where's the gap? Right here to right there. See it? 3 minute, 2 minute. You can go to any of these time frames. Where's the gap? From this wick to this wick. It's the same fair value gap every single time. 1 minute. Same thing. Where is it? Right here. There's the gap. That wick to that wick. So guys, please, please understand when I say the fair value gap's being filled, obviously I'm not talking about the fair value gap on this 30-minute time frame, right? I realize you guys don't see it, but you need to start seeing it, right? Same thing on any time frame. Look at this. Where's the fair value gap on the hour? Here, we haven't filled it completely yet. Okay? Because what happens when we get a breakout? What are they looking for? Breakout, retest. Where's the retest? The top of this range. What happens when it retests that range? It fills the fair value gap on the hour. All the same thing, guys. Exactly the same thing. Stop overcomplicating it. Stop trying to find these actual 3-candle setups and you know, and trying to figure out that that's the gap. Just look at a different time frame. You'll see it there. These are, at the end of the day, this is just a big candle that came in, which means what? There was too much buying, which means what? There's an inefficiency in the chart. Don't overcomplicate it and trying to look for these 3 candles or these wedges or these flags, or there's no point in it. All these price actions exactly the same, guys. You don't have to look for these things. You have to look for these patterns. You don't have to look for these things. You know, we can say, okay, well, what's this? An inverted head and shoulders, right? Let's just call it an inverted head and shoulders at this point, right? What is it? It is right here. Come on, guys. It's all the same thing. What is it really? Just a range. What is this right here? What are the shoulders? We can pull a fib. We just talked about this yesterday. What are the shoulders? 0.5 of the fib. Why would it not be? Why would it not be? It's all the same thing, guys. Don't overcomplicate it. All this stuff is too simple to try to look for all these things. Try to say, oh, well, it's 3 candles or it's this or it's that. Don't overcomplicate. There's no point. There's no point, guys. It's too easy for that, right? Everything's the same. Don't try to overcomplicate it by looking for, you know, 3 candles that are this way or that way. When you see these moves like this, when you see this hour candle push up like this, when you see this 30-minute candle push up like this, you're always going to see these patterns that we're talking about, right? What happens after a push up? Okay, just going into what Bills was talking about, you get a push up. What happens next? Well, we get some sideways momentum to some degree. You know, this doji candle, this breakdown. You're always going to get this. Well, where is it? Always going to see the same thing. Why? Because it's structure at the end of the day. Right? We're always going to see that. Why? Because shorts come in here. Shorts off this area. Or you can say profit taken from the longs if you believe that longs are in. Right? You can come up with all these. That's what it's for. That's why everybody sees all these flag patterns, right? Same thing. There's no difference in any of this. Remember, who was it? Oh, help me, Paul. The Asian kid that used to trade. What was his name?
Red? Ruz?
No. The one that traded on live stream, lost all the money. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Oh, yeah. Wife just said, Don Vo, yeah. You remember he used to call this, what was this with him? He called this a celery, remember? Up.
Yeah.
Then a doji. The next candle up, this was a celery play, right? Am I saying to trade that? No, guys. But I'm just saying that's what he called it. And then when you go and you look at Landon's strategy, right, the RV, you guys understand what the RV is. It's green candle, red candle, and then the next green, you long the highs of this candle. That's the RV strategy, which is what? The same as a celery play.
Right. I don't really believe in candlestick formations, to be honest with you. I like watching them both. There's no combination going to work. So no matter what they tell you, you know, that's why I never bothered myself learning all of those different names and for all the different candle patterns.
Yep.
I learned relatively quick that doesn't really work.
Yep, exactly. And I mean, the thing is, as we sit here and look at this, all you people that are watching on YouTube and all you people that aren't in the server and really taking advantage of what the knowledge is in the server are going to say, Yeah, but look, it just worked. Yeah, exactly. But,
Yeah.
guys,
Fight.
but
Fight.
it's not going to work every time. Why did it work? It worked because shorts came in right here off this structure. That's why it worked. And not always are you going to see shorts come in off this structure in order for this to play. And that's the combination, the ingredients that people leave out. So they come up with all this. Well, I saw a falling wedge, or I saw a bull flag, or I saw all these things, and that's all great. And then they say, well, I don't understand. I traded it and it worked 5 times in a row, and now it never works. It's because you're not looking left. It never had anything to do with the falling wedge. It never had to do with the celery. It never had to do with these things. It never did. Lots of
I'm on the
position
art flip, by the way.
today. Beautiful. Everything goes wild on FOMC day. Raising stops like crazy. Yeah, nothing will work every time. Werner, yeah, that's absolutely the truth too. Nothing will work all the time, but all I'm getting at with it is a lot of times people don't pay attention to. They want to look at it in the thought of, you know, bullish candle, bearish candle, long. And there's just no context to that. That's the issue. You know what I mean? There's just, I'm going to go back to what I always say. And I hope that more people that are, you know, tuning in frequently are asking this. Why? Right? That's the whole thing. If you're not asking the why, I hope everybody's asking the why. Like I really do. Good morning, Werner, by the way. I didn't even notice you were here. Good morning. Good morning. I see you said hello. But that's what I want you guys to really pay, like, why? Okay. Green candle, red candle, green candle along the high. Why? What's your reasoning? Right? And if you have a reason, by all means, stick with it. If it makes sense to you and it's really something that you can answer that question, then by all means. But at the end of the day, if you're just doing it because that's, you know, green candle, red candle, green candle means that you can, you know, means that you can enter and do the same entry all the time. That's great. If that, there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes those are the easy rules that somebody has to stick to in order to do that. Just realize that, you know, if that's your why, then your win rate will be lower. Make sure that your risk management is in place. And I mean, that's the whole Landon strategy. He understands his risk management, right? And I'm not hating on Landon's strategy at all. By no means, guys. He's been profitable. He's gotten payouts. He's been doing just fine. So don't anybody think what I'm saying. Absolutely not. But he understands what his win rate is. He understands that he's going to have to manage risk in order to be profitable with it. It's all about risk management. When you use, I mean, and that's hugely important when you're talking about a mechanical strategy, in my opinion. This strategy is very mechanical. You have to know exactly what your win rate is. If you've got a 60% win rate, and we've talked about this before, make sure you are risking a small enough portion that you can absorb 40% loss. So take, 10 trades a week, however you do it, however many trades you take, make sure you factor that in. You can lose 4 trades in a row without blowing your account. All right, so whatever your stop loss is, make sure that it will absorb 4 trades in a row every week. Or if you want to do it in 100 trades, 40 trades in a month, however you want to do it, make sure that you can absorb the losses. That's the difference, right? That's what you do. Make sure that your risk management is on point so that if you have a 60% win rate, you can absorb 40% losses. I mean, everybody always talks about people who have low win rates. Absolutely. tons of traders do it. Tons of traders have 20%, 25%, but their losses are so minimal that they don't matter. Mentally, you have to be able to deal with that too. I'm not trying to, tell anybody that what they can or can't deal with, but everybody can deal with losing 80% of the time. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I can't. Nothing I would ever want to do.
I agree.
I just mentally couldn't do it. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with those who do. I mean, that's absolutely great. If they're profitable, absolutely great. It's just, that's not anything I prefer to do. Good morning, Max. In the strat, that is a TTO, lower time frame. TTO is, man, I looked at the strat too. What is that, Warner? What does TTO mean? Just so we can tell everybody else, because I don't remember. I looked at the strat long ago, but I don't know what TTO stands for. Just so we can let everybody else know. So I don't. And all these things are the same. That's what people fail to forget. Fail to remember. Trailing stop. Very nice. Very nice. Triangle day out. Huh. Yeah. And it doesn't surprise me any. Like I said, I think I truly believe, and maybe someday somebody's going to show me something different. But to this point, and this is why everybody gets so upset at me. Sorry, I'm not trying to upset anybody, guys. I have yet to see a strategy any different. Completely hurts people's feeling, and I don't understand why it hurts people's feelings, but I haven't seen a strategy that's any different. I don't know why some people out there, not everybody is upset about that. They're like, okay, well, so we're all trading the same, who cares? But some of the people, and I'm not going to mention what concepts we're talking about here, but some of them get their feelings so hurt because I say that they're trading just the same as everyone else, and they truly believe that that is absolutely not the case, and that they are trading, they've created the wheel at this point. That's just not the case, guys. They're all doing the same thing. I've yet to see a strategy that's any different.
I was on a short there on fucking NQ, and then those assholes on Top Step jumped on.
Close.
I literally just closed it there, and I was, fiddlesticks.
Coming down nice. As we're recovering this wick. I mean, it's kind of nice here. We had no top wick on this candle. Came in, put in the top wick, flipped, and came down. I mean, is there any telling? No. That's a tough one. You broke this range already, so we're down to this range. Gotta get to break. It's a tough one. I bet. I'm sure it recovers this wick, but I don't think you were.
That's what I was aiming for. I was out in the 5 minutes to get that one.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, them boys hop on, so they're the curse of death, them dudes. Actually, I was chatting to Aiken earlier on before you got on. What I was thinking would be good fun for a day's stream. What we do is we bring up the top step stream, and we watch it. And then what we do then is we counter trade everything that they do. Obviously, not just like, but I mean, what we'll do is we'll look at what they do, and then we'll dissect why their trade's going to fail, and then we'll trade against them. I just thought it'd be a bit of fun for a day. Ease up. You don't have to do too much talking either, because we can listen to these boys for a while, then laugh at them, and then dissect what they're doing, like every other retail trader is doing, and then we show them then how we do it. I just thought it'd be a bit of fun, and like I said, we can just have the bragging rights then that everybody in this Discord can trade better than the boys in Top Step.
Exactly,
What do you
Werner. I agree with Werner. That's just mean. Oh my jeez. That is bad. That is bad. You know, I've never watched their thing, so I don't even know what they do, so I can't really comment one way or another. There was one time way back when I got a Top Step account. This has been a long time ago, and I found out that Deanna was on there. I don't know if she still is, but she was on there way back then.
Yeah.
I watched an episode of it, I think. Never really got a whole lot one way or another, really. I don't think they even did much that day. That's like the friend of Tom Dante who had a black book of traders who he faded all the time. Yeah, I know. That's great. Oh, she's on London Open. Okay, yeah, she wasn't on London Open then. She was just on in the I don't know when. It was during the day sometime because I remember watching her, but it was one time that I saw it because they recommended it. I think they were giving away accounts or something. They are giving some kind of code, and I went on there to get codes, and I actually dropped them all on the server, the codes. I didn't need the codes, but I think it was on there, and I was like, huh.
Man, the trade's going completely against them now. I was right to get out. I'm telling you, reality, this is going to be great fun. We'll organise a day and we'll just fire up their stream and we'll just have a bit of crack like we're having. Oh, look at her back up again.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And now they're starting to move their stop losses.
Oh no.
We watched a guy here, reality, 2 or 3 weeks ago. The dude with the glasses, and he was only trading 3 or 4 micros. And in the space of the 5 minutes that we were watching, he ended up losing over 1,300 quid in just micros alone because he kept reversing.
In the world? What? How do you lose that much with micros?
Because he was reversing like mad. It's kind of, it would be down $300, and then he would reverse it then, and then it would go against him again, and then he'd reverse it again. And like I said, I wish Aiken was on here. He'd be able to back me up on this one. It was one of the funniest things I've seen, obviously, bar this trade here that I'm currently watching.
No, Werner, don't say that. Werner says I can do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Well, Werner, all joking aside, you should start a YouTube channel. I love that stuff. Absolutely. I don't know what it is, but if you can trade a bunch. It don't matter if you win or lose. If you come onto YouTube and you take a whole bunch of trades a day, you'll get popular. You'll make all kinds of money. You be one, and then you start selling courses. Then you could be rich, and you don't have to worry about even. I mean, I have to trade anyway because they always lose. But it kills me how they can lose so much, but yet people still pay for their courses. I'm confused.
Yeah,
don't understand.
Yeah, and the best thing is, Warner, you don't actually have to put real money on the line if you're going to do it the YouTube way. There's a special dispensation that you put down at the bottom, and you just sum trade and never say anything to anybody. But the rules are there as long as you flash that little whatever the name of it is, so you can actually sum trade, charge people for access, and make your money that way.
Beautiful. See? So anybody that wants a business plan, there it is.
Yep. Or else you just learn how to trade or just fade Top Step. I'm telling you, man, just fading Top Step will probably make you a profitable trader.
Oh my gosh. Got all the luck. I'll be the only person online. No, not if you're trading a lot. You'll have tons of people following you, Warner. I don't get it. Paul always says shows all these traders. He's like, all they do is lose, 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 and look at them. They've got like thousands of freaking subscribers. They've got thousands of people watching. While we sit here with 1,100 subs and 5 people watching. And I mean, you guys can count the 5 people that are watching. Crazy. Crazy.
Yep.
It's all right.
There's no fixing of it. There really isn't.
You don't know how it works, so you just grab OBS. It's free. I can show you how to stream, and then you just take trades, trade after trade after trade. Just continue to get in trades. They love it.
Reality, my sister has just arrived. I have to go. I'll be back very shortly.
Okay. All right, Paul. Have a good
Cheers.
one.
Okay, it won't be long.
Oh, you mean the people losing, getting all that? Yeah, I don't know. But Paul keeps dropping all these people. I'm not kidding you. One of these people have out like tens of thousands of subscribers. And he goes on all their streams and fades them all because they lose that much. That just absolutely killed. Oh, you've seen it too? Yeah. I didn't know. Dropping all this stuff and I'm like, no way. I sometimes feel like, I was just telling him earlier before I opened the YouTube stream, I gotta be honest with you. I sometimes feel like I'm wasting my time being on YouTube. I sometimes feel like I should just go back to the Discord, but I know that's not the case because there's a lot of people that come to the like you. You're on YouTube. Man of the Woods is on YouTube. A lot of you guys come to YouTube. I mean, Max is in YouTube. He's not on the Discord. A lot of you guys aren't in. Oh, that's what I show up for. You'll follow wherever. Yeah. But that's what I show up for though, guys. I mean, honestly, it's just a bit, you know. Yeah, absolutely. And I appreciate that, Man of the Woods. I appreciate it. Yeah, it just kills me. I don't know why. I mean, I'm not gonna let it bother me. You think about it and you're like, man, I just don't. It makes no dang sense. But I was always, you know, my dream was never big YouTube channel anyways, because I don't care about the whole monetization side of it. That was never my dream in the first place. But my dream was that we'd have tons of people all trading together and bouncing ideas off each other and things like that. I mean, we started in the beginning with just the Discord, and that was my whole dream. And it's not that we don't kind of have that. I still enjoy that, you know, Aiken and Paul and everybody, they're still in the live. That was my whole thing in the beginning. You remember, Warner. That was the whole hoping that, you know, quite a trading community where everybody traded together. And I mean, I had to come on one time. Some of you remember this, some of you don't. And he said that, you know, trading was the loneliest space there was. No, I said, you know, be in the Discord, you know, show up to the lives. It's not lonely. There's plenty of people here to trade with. And he ended up leaving. Either way, but it just, I don't know. I have respect for anyone sharing. Yeah. Yep. And that, I hate that too. That's one thing that I can't stand, Man of the Woods. I feel like our community is not that way. I feel like when they, you know, show a trade, they show a trade when they're trading it. And I'm not gonna say everybody, but you know what I'm talking about. Most of the people do. It's not a thing of I'm just gonna show up after the day. I know people that are on YouTube, got as many subs as us, and the only thing they do never live stream. All they do is come and do what they call trade breakdowns. So at the end of every day, they break down what happened and where it happened at, which is just absurd in my opinion. This is very true. For me, it is super lonely, especially when I'm... Yeah. And that's the thing, and that's what I was hoping for, Warner, was the fact that, because it's not easy. Hindsight heroes. Now, I love that tag. I love that. Very good word. But yeah, Warner, that's the whole thing. It's not easy. Mentally, it's not easy. And that's another reason why I wanted everybody to be, you know, here and active and with one another, because trading mentally is not an easy thing. Sometimes, you know, everything's going great and everybody thinks they're great, but then when they have the downfalls, then it's rough. Good morning, Landon. How are you?
What's going on, man? I'm good.
Very nice. Very nice. I was just talking about you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was talking about how mechanical strategies work and how you understand exactly what your win rate is for your strategy and understand what your risk management is, and that's something that's super important with a strategy that is, say, 60-40. You have to really understand what your win rate is and what your risk management is in order to, you know, be consistently profitable over a long period of time.
Yeah, and knowing that it's not that the win rate itself will, you know, ebb and flow until you have enough trades to really back it. You know, it's a complete toss-up what your win rate will be until you get to maybe 50, 100 trades. Anything in between that is I mean, just depends on where the market's at.
It is kind of slow, maybe slow, guys, up until FOMC now. I expected that we'd see a little more volume at 9:30. Oh, but that was about it.
Did you see that giant wick down on NQ just a second ago? Maybe it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't that big on points, but it moved real erratic.
Yeah. Paul was watching that. He was short, and then
Yeah.
Top Step was short, so he exited. And then it went all the way back up. He said, "No, it went all the way back up," and it looks like it might came down a little bit. But yeah, I wasn't really paying big attention to it. But I know he was. His sister just showed up, so he's muted currently. But yeah.
Well, I took a trade up there at the top on. I've been trading the your entry system on the 1 minute on NQ, and I enjoy it. It's been working pretty well, and I took a reversal entry just up there at the top. It's probably not the cleanest setup. Honestly, it's really not, but it was back inside the range, and I could tell they were fighting her, and it created all these strong green candles all the way up to the top, and then this last red candle or green candle was just, I mean, fighting the whole time. It didn't really do much, and then we opened up, pushed straight up, and I took the flip back down because there wasn't a previous top wick, and I caught a nice short.
Yes, very nice, very nice. I'm glad to hear that. That is great.
Yeah, I've been doing that for a little bit. I passed. I mean, I was risking, you know, more than you would on a PA, but I passed the PA using it regardless. And then now I'm on the PA, and we're up a little bit. And I'm about.
There's nothing wrong with that too. I mean, for you guys that, you know, are still at the eval stage and try to pass evals to get PA accounts, there's nothing wrong with risking a little more on your evals, only because your real risk is money in. you know, always try to consider that a little bit. Real risk is kind of money in. I mean, I hate to say that it's just sim, guys, but I mean, it, you know, it kind of is, and so you can risk a little more if you can. I mean, and then continue on. I know that's something that Landon does a lot more of, which gets you past your evals a little faster. And now, once you get to PA, then size down your risk and make sure that you're a little more, you know, conservative maybe with it. There's nothing wrong with that, guys.
And I'll say this too, because something that I do when it comes to buying the accounts is, you know, you see it's really common for people to get into a cycle of you buy you pay for the eval, you gamble the eval, you know, or you risk really high because in your head you're like, well, this is like $20. Why would I spend what could take 3 months when I can do it in a week? And maybe I have to spend an extra 20, 30, you know, the math just doesn't really add up. So you do it, and okay, that's fine with evals. And then you get to the PA, you pay the 140, you know, now you're into it, you know, you're maybe $200 deep into this account, you know, and you trade it for a month and you don't really go anywhere with it. You trade it for maybe another month and it's, you know, maybe it's up a little, maybe it's down a little, and you start thinking, you're like, man, you know what? I can afford $200 every 2 months. Why don't I risk a little more on this and try to get, you know, maybe not everybody, and maybe it's a little different than that. But that's, you know, you can get into that cycle, and something that I will do to avoid that cycle is I have, like, in my bank account, I have auto withdrawals. And so, like, all my bills get paid essentially on the same day. And I withdraw $200 a month, and it goes into a savings account, and that savings account is labeled trading fund. And so if I don't decide to buy an account that month, it just sits there, and I know that the money's there for me to use at any time, and I've already budgeted for it. And if I do decide to use it, then I spend the money, and that if I blow that account, I have to wait next month just to re-up it, and then on top of that, I'm not scaling, I'm just re-upping. So it puts you in a different state of mind of like, oh hey, maybe I should, you know, save this because I'm making myself wait till next month. And it's the same with your trading rules, right? You know, you have to be the one to follow it, and nobody's gonna make you budget it for yourself, but if you do, it's more than likely gonna help.
From any comment, Warner. Yeah, I know. Tends to be my favorite last words one day. Yeah. Doesn't work for everybody. It's just just one of those things, like Landon just said, so sometimes that is your famous last words. So some people do look at the evals a little different, and completely up to you guys. Some people like to keep the evals exactly the same. I know me and Paul and I, he wants to trade his eval exactly how he would any PA account, and there's nothing wrong with that either. I've always traded everything the same for a trading sense. It's never been any different. But with that being said, you know, when we do full port Fridays and things like that, you guys already know, you know, those are just evals. I mean, when we do that kind of stuff, those are just evals. So obviously that's not the same risk management or rules that we take on PAs. So, you know, maybe have a little fun here and there too, if you're just completely at that stress point. I always like to look at it like this, and I think I may have actually told Landon this at one point in time too. I don't know, but I've told a few members this before. If you have the urge to gamble right, have a gamble account. I mean, there's nothing wrong. If you worked a job right now, you worked at, you know, a office building, and you've got your office and you work, that doesn't mean that you don't decide that you're going to run to the casino this weekend and gamble some funds. Nobody said that you can't still have fun. Nobody said you can't do these things. If you want to go to the casino, by all means do that. You use your gambling fund to go to the casino. But if you like to gamble a little bit, you know, trading, like a lot of you I know do, then keep an account for that. Keep some extra funds just to keep a gamble account. You'd be surprised. Maybe you get some, you know, big wins on it and you get some big payouts, and all of a sudden the gambling account, you know, pays off, and now you buy some more, you know, evals or buy some more accounts that you're conservative on and do correctly just the same, or add it to the gambling fund, whatever you want to do, right? It happens. If I scale up, my account is blown too soon and I can't trade for the rest of the month until reset or rate. I want to do that too. Trade them the same. I've seen some crazy, painful things that people do who trade evals as a hurdle that carries over to the P. Yes, and that's what you don't want to do. That you don't want to. And I think there's a lot of people that struggled with that. And I'm not saying that the Leeloo bundle accounts are good or bad, but I think there's a time that some of the members, Landon, you remember this, got caught up in the gambling of the bundle accounts. Essentially, they'd buy the bundles, they'd, you know, try everything to pass them. You get 10 tries, so it's super easy. Then they'd pass, and then they would, you know, bring that forward, that exact same trading style forward onto the PA account, and, you know, blow it the same day or the same week or whatever, right? Because they brought those habits on. And you're exactly right, Warner. You can't do that either. If you get stuck in that, that's not good either. So yeah, it is. But again, it's mental at the end of the day, right? Mentally, you have to say, okay, well, I'm going to gamble evals to hurry up to get past them, but my PAs, I'm afraid. My GG, yeah, right. Yeah, that's never good. You've done that? Oh my jeez. That's never good. But just think, and I always say this, Werner, and I know it doesn't make sense right now, but just think, you've already came over all the hurdles. I'm telling you, once you get there and you've already done everything. Never passed an email. Oh, I've never done that. Okay. But that, I got you. I see. I've had some scary tilt moments in my cash account. Yeah. Yep, and that's the thing. And it is, and that's part of it. Werner, I know it seems horrible, and I'm not going to say that it's not. You've been struggling for a while, obviously. But once it clicks and once you're funded and once you're trading, there's going to be no more mistakes for you to make. I mean, I know that sounds bad, but truly, it's truly one of those things. I mean, the same thing, you know, when you have a scary moment like that, it makes you rethink. You really are. You will be surprised that, you know, getting the bad habits out of the way first isn't the worst thing. These guys that come out and they pass evals quick, and they get the PAs quick, and then they blow PA after PA after PA after PA. And this happened. Beginning. For you guys that didn't, I mean, you know the story. Warner, I know you know the story. Man of the Woods, you probably don't, because you weren't here in the very beginning, but I struggled with that mentally myself. I struggled with it because we swapped over from crypto and we went to futures. And at the time, a lot of the guys were going over to futures, and these guys were they were passing evals. They're passing evals and on the PA accounts, and I'm still sitting here trading, and I'm thinking, what have I done wrong? What am I doing here? Makes no sense to me. They're asking these people trade better than me, I guess. And all these guys are on PA accounts, and then what happens? They just started blowing all of them. Nobody was making any money, right? All these guys were doing was passing evals, blowing PAs. So it's not. I don't think that your timing is as important as going through. And Warner. And that's the thing. That's why I keep telling you, you stick in there, and you're going to, probably never blow a PA account. I'm not going to say that for sure, but it wouldn't surprise me. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, that's you've made all the mistakes already. So that's the flip side to look at. You're probably not going to make any of the mistakes. Once you're done, you'll probably potentially mistake free for the most part. I mean, can't say that you won't blow a PA account. I guess I shouldn't say that, but you understand what I'm saying. But dude, it'll take a long time. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair too. That's fair. I mean, that's the whole thing. I realize it seems like it takes forever now, and I really feel like for those that got it super fast, they found out that they blew it super fast too and lost everything because they didn't go through those trials and tribulations that others went through, and that's why it came so quickly. Normally they are doing things at a super high risk and speed, and normally they do the same thing when they go onto the funded account, PA accounts, master account, whatever, right? And the big problem comes in at.
Keep improving, watching volume spike, timing's gotta be right. Reading our side, boundaries inside. Some call it luck, but they don't know the word. I was analyzing charts till my eyes hurt. Built my strategy, now I'm moving clean. No more formal trades, no more chasing schemes. Discipline is key, that's the only way. Night shift, grind until I see the break of day. Moment of truth. Charts about to move, hands steady now. This is what I do. I study hard, make a trade, pay my dues. Every night, watch me while the whole world fades away.
Landed left. Yeah, consistent sizing can't be beat at the moment for you. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Y, Paul's his sister just showed up, so he's not at the here either. He's not seeing what you wrote. Okay, yeah, he's not seeing what you wrote because he's meeting with his sister right now, so. But he'll be back. He'll see it when he gets back. Anybody have any questions today, guys? Anything? this range for gold, I would say, now that we've broken into it. What do we have next? Here, once top, you should see short start coming in here. First struck. Top of this, right here. Come in this area. Down. Same thing once you get up to the top of this area. Here to put on this wick. Okay. Areas that you expect, top of this range. I assume there's, I mean, we're getting a little bit of movement right now. I'll joke. But FOMC should bring in some big moves. I'm going to try to maybe be in the chat or something, in the live chat. Or FOMC maybe, possibly. I don't know. I'm not going to be live, like open mic for sure. I don't think my voice will hold up to it.
I watched the patterns play out. They all said I wouldn't make it, but the numbers speaking loud while they still out here faking. Yeah, numbers don't lie, that's why I rely on what I can prove, not what they try. Pattern to pattern, I multiply. Learn from the losses, then watch fly. Let it fly, let it fly. Numbers don't lie, yeah, they tell me why. Some people lose while others rise high. Follow the facts and let them guide. Been patient, now watch me thrive. Started with nothing but time on my screen. Studying movements, know what they mean. Painting my brain from the mistakes I made, but every L taught me how to get paid, yeah. Moving methodical, mind over feels. Data don't change, but the emotion steals. Build my foundation brick by brick. Now watch me calculate every flip. Patience paying off, they can't understand how I stay cool when the pressure land. Focus forward, never looking back.
Any questions? Any questions, guys? I think I'm going to shut her down. I may try to be in the tech side when happening. I don't know, possibly.
People want quick wins, instant gains. I build my system through the pain. Analyze the flow, recognize signs while they chase. How I read between lines, monitor movements, master the map. Calculate decision based on proof. Calculate choices down to the last. Every decision.
Yeah, Warner. Hey, what's up, PD? How's it going, man?
Learn from the losses, then watch fly. Let it fly. Numbers don't lie, yeah, they tell me why. Some people lose while others rise high. Follow the facts and
all right, guys, have a great rest of your day. I will see you all tomorrow. Like I said, I may be in there for the text there. I will be in there for the last two calls. Live trading chat. I call the last two trades of the day for all you guys that follow along with that. They've been going pretty well lately, so if you want to come see that, show up for them. Everybody else, I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, guys, stay consistent out there.
LearnTradeWin. Y'all move pieces random, I calculate precise. While you chase quick profits, I'm strategizing twice, 10 steps ahead. Your basic moves I can predict. This ain't no simple game, my method's scientific. Rapid calculations, market oscillations. You stuck on one move plans, I'm seeing combinations. Bank account elevation through smart navigation. While y'all keep hesitating, I'm accumulating. Check your mate, don't hate, this ain't debate. You moved too late, I already sealed your fate. My mind's a supercomputer processing gains, while y'all still confused by simple price change. Learn, trade, win, that's the mission. Learn, trade, win, competition. Learn, trade, win, stay committed. Learn, trade, win, get it. Pawns advanced strategic, every move methodic. While y'all play checkers, I'm out here encyclopedic. Quick with the statistics, flowing algorithmic. Brain automatic, profit systematic. Fuck what you heard about fast cash and luck. I studied patterns till my vision got stuck. Now every chart I see reveals the truth. Market manipulation can't shake my groove. Queen takes bishop but controls the field. Knowledge is power, that's my strongest shield. Call me grandmaster of this trading floor, while y'all still learning what the game is for. Patience in motion, strategic devotion. Watch and learn, feel the burn. Learn, trade, win. Accelerate the pace, leave no trace. Your simple strategies I'll straight replace with complex calculations, market domination, pure dedication, no hesitation. Been in the lab while y'all been sleeping, studied the craft while y'all been creeping. Now watch me demonstrate perpetual check while your account balance hits the deck. Learn, trade, win, that's the mission. Learn, trade, win, competition. Learn, trade, win, stay committed. Learn, trade, win, that's the system. Checkmate, game over. Level up, game over. Learn, trade. Started from the bottom with a phone in my hand. Everybody laughed when I said I had a plan. Small account vibes, but my mindset was grand. Now them same folks wanna know where I stand. Been up since 5, studying every line. While they waste time, I'm reading every sign. First few trades hit me like a brick wall, but I ain't give up, now I learn from every fall. You're wasting time, that's what my daddy said. Get a real job, man, I mess with my head. But I kept pushing, kept my focus tight. Now my account growing, future looking bright. Hey, learn, trade, win, that's my daily grind. Been patient with it, now it's my time. My time. They sleep on me now, but they gonna learn. Baby. Watch me turn these charts into what I earn. Learn, trade, win, that's the only way. Learn, trade, win, getting better every day. Red candles had me doubting everything. Green days came slow like a broken wing. But I studied hard, yeah, I paid my dues. Now I'm teaching others how to read the clues. Remember crying when I blew my first stack, but that loss taught me how to bounce back. Now I'm in my zone, reading every trend, making moves that got my whole crew fed. You thought I was crazy, glued to these screens. Now look who's winning, living out these dreams. This ain't luck, baby, this is pure skill. Years of grinding up this market here. They said I couldn't make it, but I did. Said I should quit trading. Never did. Now look who's calculating all day, while they stay hating. Hey. I earn. Learn, trade, win. That's the only way. Learn, trade, win. I'm getting better every day. Learn, trade, win. That's my daily grind. Been patient with it. Now it's my time. Watch and learn. I stay quiet while they loud. Keep it cool in the crowd. Watching charts day and night. Taking notes, got my lane. They wonder how I made it, but I know what it takes. Keep studying the patterns while everybody breaks. Silent moves make loud money. Silent moves make loud money. Keep it cool, stay focused, honey. Silent moves make loud money. Lost it all back in May. Learn my rules, found my way. No emotions when I trade, calculate every play. Check the trends, read the signs, take my time. They wonder how I made it, but I know what it takes. Keep studying the patterns while everybody breaks. Silent moves make loud money. Silent moves make loud money. Keep it cool, stay focused, honey. Silent moves make loud money. Loud money. Loud money. Loud money. Loud money. Started from zero, now I'm up. Studied the game, built it up. Losses taught me what I know. Now I move smart, watch it grow in my zone. Trust on screen, everything moving clean. No distractions, clear mind. Perfect timing, by design. Silent moves make loud money. Silent moves make loud money. Keep it cool, stay focused, honey. Silent money. Yeah. Watch and learn. Silent moves. That's how we do it.
Yeah. You fuck that weak shit. I stay focused while they all quit. Let's go. All day I grind, screen in my face. Numbers align, set my own pace. Fuck what they say, I got my way. Most walk away, but I'm gon' stay. Quick with the clicks, mindful of tricks. Ain't no look shit, pure analytics. Watch how I move, call it precise. Ready to prove, bid it their price. Wait and strike, do it right. Learn the game, stack the game. Patient hunt, front to front. This my time, watch me climb. Fuck all the noise, clear out my head. Make the right choice, stack up this bread. Quick on the draw, but timing is key. Study the law of supply, yeah. D, charts tell the truth, data don't lie. Here's the proof, watch profits fly. Discipline tight, mind in the zone, do this shit right. I'm on throne.
Down, take a breath, every L just shows the test. Build it up, break it down, analyze without the stress. Then
back in attack, flow like a pro. Stay on the track, watch numbers grow. Cut through the shit, trust what I know. Win bit by bit, put on a show. Every move planned, nothing by chance. Take my stance, seize my advance. Quick with the wits, sharp as a blade, making hits. Getting paid, getting paid. Ring, 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 ring.
charts on my screen, mind in the zone, studying patterns while I'm all alone. Fuck all the bullshit, this ain't no game. When I hit that trade, watch the profit rain. Learn, trade, win, that's the fucking way. Stack them profits every single day. Learn, trade, win, ain't no time to waste. Discord familiar, got my back, we stay great. Quick with the clicks, analysis tight. Market's moving, but I time it right. See that signal, I don't hesitate. Years of losses taught me how to navigate. Finger on the trigger, heart beating fast. Each trade I take, built from lessons past. Fucking with precision, watch how I flow. Red to green, baby, that's how we go. Charts telling stories, I read them clear. While amateurs panic, I persevere. Learn, trade, win, that's the fucking way. Stack them profits every single day. Learn, trade, win, ain't no time to waste. Discord familiar, got my back, we stay great. Community strong, we share what we know. Each trade we take helps the other one grow. Fuck the FOMO, we stay calculated. Patient assassins, highly rated. Break down resistance, support won't bend. Technical masteries where we transcend. Keep it controlled, no emotional trades. That's how the real fucking money gets made. Discord buzzing, knowledge flowing free. Real-time updates from LTW family. Chart patterns forming, we spot them quick. Experience taught us which ones to pick. Slow it down, let me tell you something clear. Every loss I took brought me right here. Built my strategy through blood and tears. Now I execute without any fears.
Learn, trade, win, that's the fucking way. Stack them profits every single day. Learn, trade, win, ain't no time to waste. Discord familiar, got my back, we stay great. Time to accelerate, watch how I close. Each trade I take, peeling verbose. Rapid execution, precision sharp. Like a fucking sniper in the dark. No hesitation when I see the sign. Years of practice got my skills refined. Community backing every move I make. That's why this shit isn't carts till they knew my name.
This ain't luck, this is pure damn skill. Watch how we fucking climb up this hill. Learn, trade, motherfucking win. That's the mindset that we're always in. Discord army, we don't ever quit. Making history with every hit.